Hello, have you been wondering of a way to actually avoid distraction while you're using your Android device? Are you trying to build something or write an article, but yet your phone won't stop distracting you? I know most persons will decide to take their phone far away from them. They will also want to put their phone on DND on focus mode, or just turn on airplane mode, or put their phone on silent completely. But sometimes, what about you have something important that is coming on? Like maybe someone wants to call you urgently and your phone is not around. Yeah, you've already missed out on that. Or you have a job that is coming in, you've already missed out on that. Also, what about in a scenario whereby you give your phone to your kids and you don't want them to access some certain websites that might actually distract them, that might be of, like that are uneducational, inappropriate, or stuff like that, or you don't want them to use much of a social media website or social media application that will distract them completely. So what you do is use install Blocker to their device. So what is Blocker? Blocker is a parental guidance application that helps you or your that helps you to block websites in your device, your Android phone, or when you install the app on your kid's device, you can actually block a Things Plus website, inappropriate website, and also it also blocks other application. With Blocker, you can block other apps from accessing internet connection. So let's say, for instance, you have social media apps on your phone, but you don't want your kids to use that app, and yet you don't want to uninstall it. So what you do, you just go to Blocker and set the app you want to block, and automatically your that app will not receive any form of internet. That means you will not receive any notification, any messages from that app. So to get started, what you do, so I'm going to show us two scenario how it works. The first one, the two features that this app has is to block internet access, and yeah, for per applications, and it also helps you to save your battery life. Okay, when you block those apps from accessing internet in the background, you also save your battery life, also save your data as well, and also improve privacy. And the second one is that it blocks websites. So let's say you don't want to access some certain websites online. With Blocker, you're safe. You can't really access those websites. If you give your kids your phone or you install the app on their phone, they won't be able to access those websites. So let me give you a demo of how it works. The first thing you do is to go to Play Store. Okay, just search for Blocker. Okay, so the app comes up. You see it here, the third one. Sometimes it might come as first or second, so depending. But just know this is Blocker. And what you do, you install it. But I've already installed it, so I'll just click on this open icon. So it's going to bring up the app. And by default, if you're opening the app for the first time, it's going to ask you to accept accessibility service. So you have to turn it up. So that accessibility service, what it does is that it helps you to block websites. So let's say, for instance, let's start with the first one now, blocking of websites. So I can go here now. Automatically, there's a toggle here that blocks all 18 plus websites. You can see block all porn websites. So if you toggle it on, even if you surf the internet, it's going to block those websites for you. Okay, but for some reasons, I won't be testing via those websites. Okay, because I know most persons are so sensitive and in contents like that. So you can actually download it, install the app, and then try the feature out. But for now, I'm going to add a dummy website. So let's say, for instance, I don't want to access uh okay, Facebook. Let's say Facebook, for example. Okay, let's say Facebook is the app, or yeah, it's a social media app, right? Okay, let's say I don't want to access google.com. Okay, like so. Yeah, google.com. Then you can just put a reason, okay, to stay focused, something like that. Okay, so this can be any type of website that your kids access. Maybe you don't want them to access any uneducational website or 18 plus website. So just put the URL there and save it. So when you go to your homepage, you should be able to see the website that you have added. Okay. And once you do this, just go over to any web browser at all that you're using to browse. So in this one, I'll be using, yeah, Google. I'm using Chrome. So let me just search for google.com, and you can see it will take me to a 404 page because the domain address matches the one I actually inputted here. You can see google.com. So now it has blocked it. You can see. So let's say I try to access GitHub. Okay, GitHub is also another website. So let me say I try to access this website now. It's still Google. Okay, so it's blocking any request that is going to google.com. So, okay, let me try. Yeah, you can see this one now is opening. If I refresh it, it's still going through because the domain address is github.com and it's not among the blocked websites that we have here. Okay, let me add that github.com now and see what happens. Okay, so I just add, okay, incorrect spelling. So I'll add github.com. Okay, for some reason let me just add gibberish there. Okay, save it. If you go here now, you can see that we have the list of websites that have been blocked. So let me go back to that website now. If I refresh this page, it's going to take me to a 404 page because now the address has been blocked from a blocker. Okay, yeah, that's it. So you can actually go back there to blocker and then delete it. Okay, you can actually go here and delete it. All right, and it will be removed. But for some reasons, in to also actually improve discipline, we decided to put a kind of payment because Blocker does not support deleting of a secret website after it has been added. So this is because we want to stay disciplined. So for you to delete it, you have to pay a certain fee for it to go off. Okay. So yeah, so that's it. And once you pay the certain fee, the website is going to be removed from the list of restricted websites. All right, so that's it for blocking of websites. So let's see the second feature, which is blocking internet access per app. Okay, so I don't know the app I'm going to be using for this. Okay, the app I'll be using is called, I'll be using Doggett app. Okay, so it's actually installed in my phone, but let this one load first for now. Okay, while it's loading, okay, let's just wait for it to load first. Okay, right, yeah, we have the list of apps already installed. So let me go here and search for Doggett. You can see currently it's actually fetching. So Doggett is actually an app where you can sell your app source code and make money from it. So you can see currently it's actually accessing internet. How do I know? Because the books, the image are showing, right? Okay, cool. So let's close the app and go back to Blocker. Then search for Doggett. Let's just search for Doggett here. Okay. Okay, so this is Doggett. And if I toggle it on, automatically now it will be on. So it will actually ask you, give you a prompt, so you accept it. But for now, I've already accepted it. That's why it didn't show us that stuff. So you can see system apps. You can actually see all the apps that you've already blocked before now. So you can see all the apps that you have blocked, and you can see block Docket here. You can remove it. So let's go back to the Docket app, and you can see it's not going to fetch those images again because now it has no access to the internet. It will keep loading. That's how it will be loading because it has no access to the internet right now. Okay, so what, let's go back again now and remove it from the block websites. Okay, so if I go back, you can see now it's not in the blocked websites. So let's go back now to the app and you can see it's going to access internet now. The images are going to load. And that's it. So cool. So you can actually use it for any of your app. So let's say I don't want my kids to access my web browser. Okay, so let's say Chrome. Chrome is a system app, right? So let's say I don't want them to access Chrome browser because I don't want them to go to the internet. I don't want them to feel distracted or stuff like that. I'll go to my system app and just wait for it to load. And once it loads, we are going to scroll down to just search for Chrome. So let's say this is Chrome, right? Okay, you can see at the moment, I can actually browse through Chrome. I can actually carry out activity. Let's say hello. I can actually carry out activities. Okay, it's supposed to be hello. Okay, hello. Remember, we already blocked google.com. That's why. So let's try a website. Let's say dogget.app. Okay. All right, let's try Blocka.app. The reason why it's still taking us here because we blocked google.com. So any URL that is going to google.com is being blocked. So you can see now this website is open. Okay, right. Let's go here now and block Chrome from accessing internet connection, right? Cool. If we go to blocked, you're going to see Chrome as a list of apps that we have blocked. So if I go here now and try to reload this page, it will be load forever. Yeah, exactly. Will load forever because it's not accessing internet anymore. Chrome itself is not accessing internet. So if I try to go to, let's say, this and then refresh, that's how it will be loading because Chrome cannot access internet anymore. So to get this stuff to refresh now, what we're going to do now is to go back to Blocker and then toggle this stuff. So now it's off. You can see if we go back here to Chrome, you can see we have off it. So now we have removed it from the list of blocked application. So now if I refresh, you can see it's going to refresh in no time. New data. So that this is what Blocker does. It helps you to technically restrict yourself or your kids from accessing certain websites, and also block you from accessing applications as well. So it's a cool app, and I think you should give it a try. Download it and see how it works. And for now, it's only available for Android. So just go to Play Store, search for Blocker, and you will see the app, block website and apps. So it blocks websites, it blocks application from accessing internet connection.